Good day. Today I'm going to be making bratwurst sausages using the Bearded Butcher's Bratwurst Sausages Spices. And this again is in those little 5-pound packets of spice that I broke up in the first video. So I'm going to make bratwurst sausages today. 5 pounds worth of bratwurst sausages. Okay, I'm going to start assembling this. It's unplugged. Put some oil on the cutter so when I'm running the machine with no meat in it, it'll make it a little bit easier on the blade. Lightly snug that up. And we're ready. Plug it in. Oh. So we're going to add some bratwurst seasoning now. Bratwurst, see this? It's in these bags made for 5 pounds. Mix that up good. Yeah, that looks pretty mixed up. Okay, I'm going to turn this off and turn the camera off and finish grinding this up, and I'll see you in a bit. So my 5 pounds of meat has all been ground up, of course. Now, there's still meat in the neck and in the screw that has not been ground yet. So before I move over to the finer blade, I'm going to turn it on and grind a little bit of meat out through this again to push the bigger chunks of meat out, the unground chunks. That should be plenty. I doubt if there's any chunks meat in the neck anymore. Oh, I'm supposed to unplug it. Rinse my hands. Never know when something goes wrong, touch a button. Oops, there goes my finger. Much better to unplug. Smaller hole, finer blade. I think the meat is pretty moist, so I'm going to try it without water. But then again, when I put it through the stuffer, I'll add just 4 or 5 ounces. And now we'll go through the fine blade. Oh, I forgot to plug it in. Now I rinsed my hands and I'm going to plug this back in. Turn it on. Again, you can see what the fine grind does to it, but I'm gonna turn the camera off, finish grinding, and I'll see you in a minute. So it's all done with the fine blade now, and just like with the coarse, I put through a couple handfuls just to push out the coarse that was in the neck and the screw. So now everything should be finely ground. Unplug it. Take it apart. I want the burger that's in the neck and screw. He sticks in there. It's actually not much in this screw. Okay, I'm gonna wash up the counter, wash up the grinder, put this hamburger in the fridge for now, and I'll see you in a moment or two. Bought a new tool, a sausage stuffer. It's made by the Vevor company. I bought a 7.5 pound one, 11 liter, I believe it is. The reason being, we only make 5 pounds, but they say that this container won't hold a full 5 pounds, even though they say it will, it won't. So that's why I bought a 7.5 pound. instead of a 5-pound capacity. This is the size tube we're using. It's about 1 inch. It's not a 32 mil, it's more like a 30. Just because that's the size of our casings. It's got 2 speeds, fast speed, slow speed. And oh, another thing is, when you take the handle off, it just drops. This is brand new to us. Last sausages we made, we used the grinder. There's a plastic gasket here. I oiled that up with cooking oil. I washed all this everything was washed. And inside of here, for the first few times, it's got cooking oil. I sprayed it in there. Anyway, see you in a minute. Can you see that?
Okay, here's your casings. Here's the end. So once you get the end on, then you just hold up and push back. Try and keep it in the center.
So is it going on?
Yeah, it's going on.
Need like 10 feet on.
Oh my God. Could you give me a paper towel? Because you know, this could have actually went on your bigger cones if you wanted, you know. That was the issue.
That's okay. I'm going to try this one.
That's pretty skinny for a sausage.
Well, you're going to have a hard time by the looks of putting it on. So until we get better at this, that's the size. That's just the amount of meat that goes in.
I know.
But the actual things, the casing's going to stretch, right?
How come it went on so easy before? Oh, there. There we go.
You need to do anything there?
No.
Guide it while you pull it on or something?
No. You just got to make sure that that's open.
Well, that went on nice.
Once you've got it started and it's, you know, in that opening there,
yeah,
that'll go good. But if it's down there or up there or offside, then it makes it a little easier, a little harder.
Since we've never used this machine before, I'm not clear on the machine, so it's a 30 millimeter tube I'm using instead of a 32. Apparently this casing could stretch to fit a 32. I think it'll still work. Anyway, it's an experiment.
Okay, so we're going to do the whole 10 feet. And we'll just keep on going and we'll have it at the end over here. And it'll all roll. So.
And you don't need to be bored watching it, so
No.
I'm going to turn the camera off, turn it back on when we got her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that we got all that, we are going to tie a knot in it.
It was a little difficult because we're not used to sliding it on, but it went on. And making it wet like that, you can see it dripping, that seemed to help a bit. And 2 of us, because then Sharon lined it up at the end as it was going over. But it went on. There should be like 12 feet there. Possibly even more. So, I guess it's time to...
I'm going to put a double knot because it doesn't seem to be really...
Do you think we need water to moisten it while we're doing it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to slide this. So with this, we can tilt this back and take it right out, or just leave it at that and fill it.
So which ones are these? Oh, yeah.
This is our
Bratwurst.
bratwurst. Now I'm going to save out a little bit, or maybe we'll just do it all. I'm wondering, I'd like to try a couple with jalapeno in it, but we don't really have that much, eh?
No, you could do another batch.
Yeah, we'll just do all this just regular. So we're supposed to be able to put the whole thing in here. You gotta try and pack it in so there's no air holes. And messy. This has got to be better than last time when we used the grinder. The grinder worked, but oh my goodness, it took a long time. I swear, pushing down on the top of the grinder with the little push tube there, I was doing the work, not the machine. Now this is full up to about here. So that's true then, because that's 5 pounds of meat. So that means it can handle 7 pounds. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wash my hands a bit here so I don't get everything all dirty and greasy. Not dirty, but greasy. It's a lot of pork fat in there.
But from our taste test, it was good.
You see, this is here, this plate. There's 2 places too. This is the high speed. This is low speed. I'm just going to use low speed. This plate has a gasket. You crank her down. There's also a little there's a little air release on there too. Can see air wanting to come out.
Well, that's because you gotta do this. Oh, there's all kinds of air. Yet. I thought you were supposed to. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. My knot was not that good.
Well, all that tube was full of air, right? I would imagine for future, can you slide that up to the...
I'm just trying to...
I imagine in the future we should put the meat in, pump the meat up to here, and then tie it in the future.
Mm-hmm. Well, we gotta try and get this air out. Oh, it split. I was holding it too tight. It's splitting the whole skin is splitting. Cut your camera off.
Okay, so I'm gonna suggest
Cut it there.
cut it there, retie it, and give me the meat, and I'll put it back in. Oh, I gotta lift it to do it, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, we didn't tear it when we're... I'll try and put less pressure.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably what the issue was. I was trying to go too fast. There's one. Yeah, I wanted to put jalapeno in, but we'll do it another batch. It's supposed to be a one person job, but I'm really glad you're there. Because I'm having to hold the machine and turn the crank just the right speed. What's happening?
I'm just...
Yeah, they showed poking it to get those areas after you've been done in a coil, as we're cutting and tying them, twisting. I think the more we do it, the more we'll learn and have less air.
See how that's twisted? Coming off there?
No?
Yeah, you gotta pull this end here where my left hand is
Yeah.
a little bit and keep the end of it kind of tight so it doesn't get too much air bubbles.
This is a fast crank on here. I can't imagine shoving that through fast. Might not have enough casing. I actually have a short piece. How much casing you got there?
Not a whole lot.
Is that enough to tie it then?
Yeah.
And I think I have a smidgen more.
Well, you don't have much meat in there.
Nope. Can you get that on?
I'll give it a try.
We only need another foot or so.
Probably more than a foot now.
Yeah, just put as much as it can get on there. I don't think we have much meat, but I don't want to run out after one sausage. You can get 4 sausages on there or something. Otherwise, we could just make sausage patties.
That you said that once the thing was done, you were done.
It's not down yet. It's up there 3 inches.
Hmm.
Just about got her. I don't think we have enough meat to fill it, but that's okay. I'm just tired.
Okay. It's a light thing, isn't it?
Yeah. If you had a wooden countertop or something, you could clamp it down. But I wouldn't want to clamp it here. I guess you could, but I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to hurt the granite. I guess when the plunger reaches the bottom, we're still gonna have meat in that tube.
Mm-hmm.
That's turning into a patty, I guess.
I think it sort of reached the bottom.
I get a feeling because I can't turn it now.
Nothing more is coming.
So must be at the bottom. Okay, can I see it?
Short sausages.
How long do you want them?
Well,
I'm just learning here. That'll make it too short.
okay.
So there's our first set of links. This one we might as well just turn into a patty because it broke on us. There's a few little links.
If you do this, okay, there's one.
That's short as mine.
Well, since you made them that short.
Well, no, what size do you want them? Not what I made them.
Yeah, that's good enough. You don't get buns much bigger. And if you do it every second one, remember?
I don't
Do that.
I am.
Flip it towards you.
I am, but I can't flip it. I'm not that good. You think?
Why, you can flip eggs with a frying pan. I've seen you.
Maybe down the road someplace. These are definitely short sausages.
Well, we'll make short buns for them.
We're not pros, we're learning as we go here. It tastes just as good as a pro. The short ones are for when the grandkids visit.
Oh, there's a hole in this one.
Get the Scotch tape out.
Could do that. Put another piece of casing over top of it.
Okay, there's our links. Can you see them? I bet they're fat links though, they're big sausage. So, I want to put them away
But you have to dry
in the
them.
fridge while I clean everything up. Yeah, you have to dry them off, that's right.
So why don't you put them on the cookie sheeter here? Or, no, that's
How
right
about
here.
just the plastic cleaner? No? Go ahead. Because then I want to take the machine apart and clean it all up. And
You want to use two?
no,
And you're going to put this one here?
sure. Save dishes. Don't dry, good enough. It's actually enough like that. I mean, just the two of us, and so once in a while the grandkid coming over. And we got this stuff here. We're gonna make it a patty, and there's some meat in there. So all in all, we're done, I guess. I just want to clean everything up before we move on to bagging. I'll show you what this looks like. Probably because the way I pushed hard sometimes, whatever, that much squished up past the disc and come out the top.
Oh, that is heavy.
Yeah. Inside there was that little bit. So that much didn't get turned into sausage. But of course one is a link, so still.
Give me a plate down since your hands are clean.
Well, folks, for now, I'm gonna turn the camera off. We're gonna wash this machine up and get ready to vacuum pack these. We can vacuum pack those too, or have them for supper or whatever. Okay, see you in a bit. I removed the gasket from around this plunger. It seemed to be the only way to clean it properly, otherwise meat would be stuck between the gasket and the metal. It's fairly easy to take off. Hi folks. So I'm going to start setting up now and vacuum wrapping the Bratwurst sausages. So I'm not going to show you the whole process. You can watch our videos on Mango Tango and Georgia Peach, and that'll show you how we do it. So I'm just going to wrap them up, put them in the freezer, and except for what we're going to have for supper to taste it. So see you later. And this is just the brat patties. Oh, they're nice. Good flavor.
It's like sausage.
Better. I am really enjoying this, and I'm going to go and enjoy it without you guys watching me. Please subscribe. It really would help us out. And click like if you like it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.